Hello and welcome to Humans of VIT, a part of the weekly newsletter, The Weekly Edge, where we talk with students from VIT. Today I have with me Siddharth, a fellow VITian and a TEPC member, and the topic of discussion is the Olympics and the politics surrounding it. So I'll start off by asking the IOC denied that the Olympics are political and are against making it political. They said, and I quote, sports at the serve of the harmonious development of humankind. What do you think about this? Do you think this kind of neutrality can be a form of bias in favor of power?
Firstly, thank you for this opportunity. Secondly, to your question, essentially nothing in this world can be isolated, right? Which is exactly what they're suggesting. Like sport cannot be isolated to politics and stuff like that. But in from their point of view as an organization, they would want the Olympics to be isolated from the world because they wouldn't want to be shown like they don't want to be showing themselves to sort of project that they are showing any bias, right? They want to be seen as this all fair and mighty organization. So essentially, in from their point of view, this seems fair, this statement. But according to me, obviously, sports cannot ever be like it can never not be linked to politics. For example, in this year's Olympics, right, you had like India's only gold medal in athletics. You had another athlete from Pakistan. If you judge sport by sport itself, this is fair as an argument because you had two, so to say, rival countries, India and Pakistan, who never would go well with each other, congratulating each other on Twitter and talking to each other and stuff. But if you believe politics, this should never have happened, but it did happen. So from their point of view, this is kind of right.
Right, that's rightly said. I think the bottom line is that the IOC isn't against politics in general, but it's against a certain type of politics because banning political acts or protest is itself a blatant political act, right? Okay, so moving on, my next question for you is the Punjab and Haryana chief ministers are in disagreement over how many Punjabis and Haryanvis were a part of the Indian hockey team and contributed to the success. And hours after PV Sindhu won a bronze medal, people were quick to Google her caste. How bad do you think is this dirty politics affecting India's status in the Olympics?
Firstly, these two examples point not just to the sporting heritage of India, but also essentially a very normal human trait, right? Because essentially, if you look at even normal life, if there's a student, for example, who gets a job, a very big coveted job in a very big MNC, people quickly go running towards him. It's like take this sort of like marry this girl or something, and a lot of marriage offers come to him because he's in a very prestigious job and stuff like that. So essentially, when you're successful, a lot of people crowd towards you, but when that very same person is down, no one really cares. Similarly here, right, where you have a PV Sindhu who's successful in back-to-back Olympics, won two medals in the Olympics for India. People are like, she's on a high. Let's just sort of buy off her fame and take some of it to us also. Something like that. Similarly, the governments are like, these teams are doing well for us. Let's just take the credit that they really deserve. Let's take some of it also. So it's essentially a very normal human trait instead of a very. It's not dirty politics. It's just rooted in a very normal trait that humans possess, anyways.
Right. I mean, like, to be fair, this isn't the first set of politicians to hitch a publicity ride on sports. Um, so, my last question for you is what is your opinion on separating politics and sports?
My opinion is sort of very utopian in nature, is in the sense that you would want sport to be isolated completely from politics. But even I have realized, as being a sports fan also, Like you can never separate sports and politics. You can never separate sports with anything else that is there in human life. You can never separate sports from business, sports from politics, etc. So essentially, my opinion is very utopian in that you should never link two things like sports and politics together. But I also agree that they will always be linked together.
Yeah, that is very true. I totally agree with you. And also, the times have changed. While sports is definitely something that brings us all together, the current political scenarios have dramatically changed the tone. And the question still remains if what is too much, what is not enough, and what can we expect and should we expect from the athletes and the organizations that they're a part of. With that being said, thank you, Siddharth, for giving us such insightful answers, and thank you to our viewers for watching this. That's it for this edition of Humans of VIT. Do check out our pieces that we publish on the Weekly Edge. Like, comment, and share. Let us know your opinions in the comments. Do follow our Instagram page, Thepsi_VIT. And if you'd like to feature in the upcoming Humans of VIT editions, feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.